The Pac is back. Let's get ready for Peak.
I can't wait for Re-Peak.
Yeah, for Re-Peak. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Peak.
Notice how Miss Pac-Man is still in
She's dead.
Copyright limbo.
He remarried. His new wife doesn't have a nose. And she's ugly as fuck. Her name is Pac-Mom.
No, that's his mom. That's not his wife.
No, I think it's his wife.
No, that's his mom. Namco confirmed that's his mom.
They confirmed his mom. Then who is his wife? Because he still has kids.
Miss Pac-Man.
She's just not here. His eyes are open. Pac sleeps with his eyes open.
So I'm going to have a hot take right off the bat.
Okay.
I think the OG version of this intro scene was a little better.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason I say that is it's not like it's bad. It's basically the same beat for beat. It's more so like something about the animation in the new one is like a little bit stiffer.
Yeah, I see that.
And more disjointed. It's mainly just, it's not even, it's a little bit of the animation. It's mainly the pacing. Everything kind of has like this animation quirk I've seen in a lot of things recently where it's like...
everything's done one at a time.
Yeah, it's very stop and starty, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's something that I feel like a lot of... I agree with that. I see that a lot nowadays, and I feel like people need to kind of like just have things flow into each other, guys. I know it's hard. Trust me, we're animators. But like, you can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah. Also, the facial expressions in the original intro were so fucking funny.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's early 2000s, like facial rigging for you.
But overall, I'm impressed with just how they even down to like the music. Like all the music is remixed, but it's all basically like the same vibes as the original. Yeah. And Pac-Man World 2 had a banger soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the evil tree.
Yeah, see, Pinky's face in the original at this moment is so fucking funny because her eyes, her pupils shrink down and be like pinpricks. Like that, but like way funnier. Me climbing out of my hole.
Me climbing out of my rock to record Cartridge Crusaders. Oh wow, yeah, his emblem is just Pac-Man who's dead.
Yeah, that was even a thing in the original.
Pac-Man World 2, Re-Pac.
Privacy policy
to these terms of service.
So peak. Privacy policy.
Oh, Pac-Man is back, guys.
The Pac is back. Oh, I got the Pac.
Fuck yeah. Welcome to Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a little guy over there. A little.
Whoa, look at those crazy guys.
God, if there were bugs that big in my backyard, I would actually. Oh, that thing's gonna die.
I would scream.
Play in English.
Yes, please.
As opposed to let's play in fucking French.
What is fairy mode?
What the hell is that?
A mode where fairies assist Pac-Man in his adventure. Recommended for those who find adventure mode difficult. So it basically like...
Oh.
Yeah, so the fairy blocks I've seen in like the trailer are basically like...
Like stars?
No, it's more like, I guess I could compare it to like the Switch Palace in Super Mario World, and where essentially there's like little blocks that fill in like bottomless pits and stuff.
Oh, I see, okay.
Waka 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 waka.
Don't...
Oh my God.
Don't say that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Boy, am I tired. Could have sworn I felt eyes on the back of my neck all last night.
Oh, maybe just the ghosts were moving around like that because they were trying to replicate what they move like in the arcade game.
Maybe. I mean, because Pac-Man himself looks fine.
Yeah.
I love this model of Pac-Man. This is what Pac-Man
this is a great model for Pac-Man.
Like, this is exactly what Pac-Man should look like.
All the time.
Oh, I love Professor Pac's voice. It is exactly what you'd imagine it would be.
Those mischievous ghosts were up to no good again. They stole fruit from the golden tree and unwittingly awakened an ancient demon.
They did what? They're always going around stirring up trouble. Those
See,
Whoa,
see,
you can't say that, Pac-Man.
You see, World 3 Pac-Man would say something like, "Those fucks."
Yeah, yeah. Those fuck stupid idiot morons.
To deal with the threat.
That's a really goofy image. The Pac Wizard!
What do gold fruits taste like?
Hard metal. I feel like I'd try to bite it and it'd chip my tooth.
I think they'd be crunchy.
Some of the name changes I don't understand. Like, this is a Pac Knight, but in the original he was Sir Pac-A-Lot.
Oh, Sir Pac-A-Lot's so much better.
And also, like, it's not Pac-Man Jr. His son is now named Pac-Boy.
No.
I don't like that.
And his sister is Pac-Sis.
that the
What?
food has been
That sounds like a disease.
That makes no fucking sense.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of a part of me has my conspiracy theory is half the reason that these remakes even exist at all is so Namco can like peddle their rebrand of Pac-Man, where Ms. Pac-Man was never real. There was no Pac-Man Jr. There was only Pac-Boy.
Oh my God.
There is no there is no Miss Pac-Man. There is no Pac-Man Jr. And there is no Sir Pax-a-Lot.
Venturing hungry, how about a quick snack?
Yeah, but you fucking get to work, you fucking hack.
You hack.
You hack.
You Hack-Man.
Hack-Man.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
I love how they kept that loading screen back. All right, we are
Yeah.
back. We are back in peak.
Oh my God, can you guys believe it that 2 years ago on 9/11, Justin recorded Pac-Man World 2 on the GameCube with us as one of his first videos ever, and now it's 2 years later on his 2-year anniversary in September, and we're playing Pac-Man 2 World Re-Pac.
Yeah.
Amazing what changed in 20 years.
It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
Talking about.
When the first game come out?
I'm talking about.
In terms of this, this would have been 23 years because it was 2002.
Damn.
I think it was 2002. I believe so.
It probably was. Yeah, that's like GameCube.
I was a
era.
1.
I was also 1.
I was gonna say you both are like almost the exact
Yeah,
same
aren't we
age.
born like 2 days apart?
Give or take?
Yeah, pretty much. What are you? January 3rd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 5th. So there you go.
Yeah, both 2001 in the year of
Year of our.
Next up, we'll be saying our socials.
Hey guys, make sure to get a pen and paper for this one.
7.
Sid, we're doing a special giveaway. I'm going to be putting my debit card numbers on the screen right now. Whoever the first viewer to enter them gets to keep it.
Have fun with my student debt, jackass.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna steal your social security. Yeah, dude, live my life better than me, bro.
Yeah, bro, you can have it.
Maybe you can be a better me than me.
Okay, so a couple things they added, which I think are neat. So you can do pretty much everything you could in the original. You can, do your butt bounce.
Hell yeah.
You can do the rev roll. I missed the camera pulling in behind you when you did this.
I do miss that, yeah.
But I guess it doesn't really affect anything too bad in this game.
Yeah,
They also,
actually, I mean, you can see better, though, when you, now with this, with it being so far back.
yeah, they zoomed the camera way out, and I kind of love it.
Yeah, it does make...
Yeah, they also added some like a Yoshi-style little flutter jump.
Oh, wasn't that in World 1 Re-Pac?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? I thought it was.
I could have sworn it wasn't because I played it not that long ago.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like the butt bounce in the original World 2 was more of just like a consistent like bounce, where this one feels more like a ground pound and then you bounce ish.
Well, it depends because they added something new to it. So if you just press it, like in the original and World 1, it lets you gain height. The fucking bounce bracelet from Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
But they added in this one. You see that little ring that goes around me when I jump?
Yeah.
If I butt bounce when it closes,
You do like a super butt bounce.
yeah, which will stun any enemies on the ground, and it gives you like a massive height boost.
No, that's cool, and I like that. I guess it's just like the little pause he does in the air when you see like right there.
Yeah, he'll always do the pause when you. Yeah, he'll always do that pause.
Yeah, I feel like in the original he didn't pause, and it kind of felt more fluid that way. But that's just a nitpick.
Yeah. World 1 Re-Pac did something similar, but there is sort of a funny way around it where it kind of has like almost like a rhythm element to it, because while you're butt bouncing, if you like get the right rhythm to it, it basically eliminates the
Oh yeah, there
the
you
pausing.
go.
But it requires like you have to like time the rhythm very specifically.
Yeah. Still can't believe it's been 2 years since you've been here.
Yeah. Survived 2 gauntlets.
Yeah,
And-
that's
God, yeah.
right. You're like
Came just in time for the Traveler's Tales.
Yeah.
2 gauntlets, like 3.5 animations if you count that test one I did.
the test one.
Yeah, one.
Oh, the Michael one?
No, mine. That's right. When he used My Crusader as like a
Yeah, as a-
testing ground for the animation style.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. I forgot about that. No, the Michael one was the first one. No, you
Yeah.
done 3.
Yeah, 3. No, that's what
Yeah.
I said, like 3.5 if you include the test.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 2.5.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because the Michael one, the Poop Cum one, and then the most recent one, the Flynn's Dream one.
Yeah, my other to increase my resume, my other contributions to the Crusaders in these 2 years have been like a small handful of thumbnails.
Yeah, you've done some thumbnails. You've also helped with some of the Crusader design philosophies and stuff. You've been like a voice for how they kind of have taken form in recent years.
Well, I mean, I feel like that is very much because since I'm in a position of actually drawing them,
Yeah.
I'm like, a lot of it was for my sake too, making them easier to animate.
No, that is true.
No, that's
Well, it was
totally
funny
fair.
because as soon as you came on the team and you're like, these things are so fucking hard to draw, I was like, what? And then like I was like, oh fuck, he's right. And so I was like, all right, hang on, let me fix these. So if Justin hadn't come on the show, who knows what they would have looked like now. But Justin helped me.
We would be lines.
Yeah, I know.
Lines. Yeah, Justin taught me some good drawing philosophies while he was here.
Yeah, and I feel like I've definitely adapted, especially with the new designs we have now. I feel like I've definitely adapted to the Crusader designs in terms of my animating. I feel like decently well. Like I'm pretty proud of how everyone looks in the Flynn's Dream animation.
I agree completely. I think
agree.
you've gotten a handle on it now.
Chrome.
Oh my god, I love the power-ups in this game. But, yeah, I mean, Justin, I'm curious. And you can be as honest as you want just because I'm so curious. When we, like, first met in college and, like, when I invited you to kind of come be on the Crusaders, what was, like, your first impression of me as a person?
First impression was... weirdly enough, I think my first impression, I mean, it's the same one you have now, I think. It was, because are you still using the same laptop you had in college?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think my first impression was seeing you in class and seeing your laptop with like the big bottom attachment thing you have to it. I'm like, dude, is this guy about to go to space? Why?
Your first impression of Veras was dissing their laptop.
No, it wasn't dissing their laptop. I'm like, oh, that's like I was like, oh, that's kind of a heavy duty gaming laptop. It looks, given the like the whole ventilation system he's gone on, I feel like he's about to actually rocket off to space. About to rocket off to space.
That's pretty, I mean, that's fair, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw a lot of most of my first impressions of you were from your work in class, and I'm like, all right, I see. I was impressed with like the vision. I'm like, okay, cool. Someone with some similar sonic brain rot. I can respect it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think my favorite instant was you explaining in 3D modeling, because I think you made Cassie as like you're in your 3D modeling process.
Yeah.
And you're explaining the inspirations. Yeah. And you mentioned like Sonic as being an inspiration.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what that was.
Oh. Yeah.
Which I'm like,
right.
and I'm thinking in my head, oh, you're from Japan. Then I remembered Sonic is not popular in Japan.
Yeah, I don't know, not really. That's so funny.
That's fucking crazy.
I love that. I love that. My first impression of Justin was like over, like what's the word I'm looking for? Just like, laptop is way too much for what we're doing. Like, like similar, like nerdy brain rot. Just like another like chronically online.
When I saw the stuff, because I remember you were promoting a lot of your own personal projects in class as part of your class projects, which is a smart way to do it. I was kind of doing something similar at the time. When I saw that, I was impressed by, even I could tell back then how much forethought you were putting into like your own worlds and stuff. So I was like, oh, sick. And when I saw like we had like a YouTube thing that you guys have been doing for a while, I'm like, oh wow. Yeah. If anything, it kind of made me want to be like, oh, I got to get on my fucking shit, because I talked about because I have been talking a big game, but wanted to do similar creative projects for years, and here's someone who's basically already doing it.
Okay. Well, that's
no, I don't mean that from like a jealousy point of view. I mean that more
just like I'm assuming like you were just like inspired to keep work on stuff. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely was like, sweet. I remember it took me a while to like, especially when you asked me to join up with the channel. Yeah. It took me a while to warm up to like your art style and your kind of approach for how you, because I remember even back in college. So like I said, first impression, wow, that laptop is beefy. Second impression, wow, so this is similar brain rot. Third impression, holy shit, you draw with a mouse.
That's usually
that always throws people off.
That is usually the first three reactions a lot of people have with me. It's like, wow, that's excessive.
Oh, shit.
Wow, you're fucked in the head. Wow, what the hell are you doing? That's pretty much, that's fair.
So that was very much, I was like, what the I was like, okay. But over time, like, I get it now. Like,
no.
Like I get it now, so it definitely took time to warm up. That's what definitely made adapting to our art style. It took a little bit because it's like, there was just an approach to keeping things very geometric.
Yeah.
That was...
My stuff is very geometric.
That's I feel it comes more naturally when you're working with a mouse, but when you're used to drawing everything freehand and having everything be less precise, it was definitely a bit of a struggle. And I think between practice and also some adjustments to the designs, I feel like we got there eventually.
Yeah, actually, that was the next question I had, was like, do you think like I've grown as an artist?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I compare like the thumbnails of your stuff now compared to like the stuff that was like in like the year before I joined.
Yeah.
And I can like, not trying to be biased because it's like after I joined the channel, but like I definitely see an improvement.
Well, I mean, also you are part of the reason it improved. I mean, you got to take some credit for that.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna be real, like all of this stuff was mostly pretty minor. Like I said, I didn't know you very well, so the impressions were very surface level.
Sure, yeah.
I wouldn't say like I actually like I didn't respect you yet. No, I mean, it's more so like I didn't really understand you as a person until the video production project.
Oh yeah.
Because that was when I was like, oh my god, I'm stuck in this shit ass group project. This is gonna be hell. And my group was actually fucking fire.
Yeah. Oh, our group was awesome.
Like we were productive. We like were able to like collaborate creatively and not like butt heads, and like we delegated super well.
Yeah.
It was like just kind of just a heavenly project.
It is what everybody like would like pray a group project was like. We had like that like dream group project thing.
Yeah, and we gotta credit the everyone else on the team as well for that.
No, of course, yes. All of our team members provided equal work. Like we were all equal in it. We all did a fantastic job. Every single one of us, very evenly distributed, and all did great work.
Yeah,
we were the only. Our fucking teacher was literally like, you guys stood as like a testament to what this project should be.
That was because, that's because the other groups, because remember, Megan was in one of the other groups, and her group was an absolute hellscape.
That is
so,
true.
like, that was like the complete opposite end of the spectrum for what we were dealing with.
That is true, yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I'm happy to hear all of that. So thank you.
So yeah, that was definitely when I kind of got to know you a little bit and had a good impression of you by then, because I learned like we work well together creatively, and we share a lot of common interests.
I agree.
And then I think the second thing that like actually pushed that over, and is probably the reason why I agreed to do the channel, is us being stuck in a foreign country for like 2 weeks.
I definitely think the Japan trip is a huge reason we became like as good of friends as we are.
No, absolutely, because like we were both basically, it was a very fish out of water circumstance for both of us, and we were like the only two people that had like really passing familiarity with each other while we were there.
That is true, yeah.
unless you want to count
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
But that's a beast into itself.
Yeah, that is true. Love you.
Yeah. I hope you're doing well.
I hope you're doing well.
But so that definitely was like, all right, well, we got no one else to talk to.
Well, I guess I'll talk to this guy. No, I love talking to you. You were great. I remember before we went on the trip, I was like, oh, I should talk to Justin, and I should hang out with him more. He seems really cool. And I was like, oh man, I gotta see if I can make friends with this guy. And then like we like started one conversation, and then you just kept talking to me, and I was like, I don't even have to, I'm just gonna let him do it. This is great. I love it.
Listen, once I have a license to yap, I won't stop. Like, so,
no, I give you full license.
So you either run away while you can, or you just get involved. And then of course I, met up, and I've joined the other members of the team, and between you, Dan, and Flynn, I feel like we've all gotten along pretty well with very minimal drama, which is
that one kind of spat we all had. Not all of us, but like that one spat we had with the redesigns like the year ago.
Yeah. And even then, that was less of a spat and more of just a creative conversation.
Yeah. It's just a lot of creative differences. And
yeah, there's
everybody
a lot of
has like a different vision for it.
Yeah, and I wanted to respect everybody's perspective as much as possible. And like even a lot of the ideas that Flynn had, I tried to incorporate into the new thing as well. And like even with and same with you, Justin, there was ideas that you had that I wanted to incorporate. Same with Dan, like there are ideas I wanted wanted to incorporate from him and my own stuff. So it's like, I wanted to make sure everybody kind of had somewhat of a say in that. And like, that was very early on with stuff. And like nowadays we've kind of hit a point where like, we all kind of have our own jobs and what we do and what we're in charge of. And nowadays I'm just like, hey guys, I'm going to do this. And you guys are like, all right.
Yeah, I feel like even as things like, even like little things, like specifically like how we run the channel and like what games we choose to play, I feel like we've gone into a better rhythm with because and also that's also not to say that like there are times you guys like, oh, well, hold on, maybe this is a good idea. I'm like, oh yeah, well, let me try that. Let me think about that. So, like, you guys do still provide input and stuff. It's not, I don't steamroll you guys. Or at least I hope I don't feel like I do that. No, definitely. I feel like we've had good balances over the years. In general, like I feel like our channel's output, like talking about like numbers and views, that's a different conversation.
No, of course, yeah.
But like as far as like, I feel like I'm really proud of just like the content output we've had these past 2 years. I feel like we've made some really good videos together.
We've made some really funny shit.
Yeah, like it's some shit I'm just never gonna forget. Like I still go back. I know it's fairly recent now, but like I'm probably gonna be thinking about Jennifer Cooler for years to come.
Oh my god, watch Delta, and I put a lot of fucking work into that series.
Yeah, please watch more. It's so good. It absolutely deserves more viewership.
We got the completes are out, so just go watch the 2 completes. Go watch those.
So
One in the pink, 2 in the drink. It's my favorite line from that episode.
Your reaction to that line was my favorite thing.
Oh my god!
Just, oh my god!
Oh yeah. It was a very weird and tumultuous time at the beginning of like, why did they spell out okay?
Okay. I don't know.
But like, during like the channel's early days, it was so bizarre because like, first of all, the whole channel was supposed to just be me and James. And there was like a few test episodes that we did. And then it was just me and Dan for a while. And then I remember Michael joined the channel and like that, there was like a rhythm with that for a bit. And then like Flynn joined the channel and there was like kind of the 4 of us kind of like switching around and making like content and stuff. But as soon as Michael left, there was kind of this weird there was this weird hole that he left.
A Michael-shaped hole.
In all of our hearts.
But just like, I feel like when Justin came in, it kind of solidified this dynamic in the channel that just became the backbone of the entire channel. That I was like, this is the perfect team we've made here. Like the 4 of us together, I feel like make a really good like team and channel. We bounce off of each other pretty well, and like we're not all like yes men. Like we challenge each other's opinions, and we have interesting conversations, and we all come from different backgrounds and stuff like that.
Actually, I'd like to bring it back for a second.
Yeah, please.
To the first impressions.
Oh, okay.
I would like to ask Justin, what was your first impression of me? Because we've only met one other time before Cartridge Crusaders, and that was
in the airport.
That's right. And then, well, I want to give my first impression thoughts on Justin as well when Justin gives his thoughts on it.
I mean, I don't have a very dramatic story for my first impressions of you because I'm like, like the image of just the chill guy.
Yeah.
That was my impression of you, Dan. I was like, I was like, okay, he's a man of few words, but he's pretty chill.
All right.
Which honestly still kind of tracks for now.
I appreciate that. I'm cool
awesome.
being the chill guy that's just kind of there.
Well, it's not even like you're just kind of there. I mean, you've had some of the funniest bits in terms of on the channel also. It's more like you're like Ferb.
Yeah. Dan's our channel's Ferb.
When I do talk, it's just...
I told you, it's like we said at lunch. When Dan speaks, everyone listens.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I fucking love that.
That's awesome. It's so
Holy
true,
shit.
though.
I appreciate that.
Dan speaks far and few in between, but when he does, you better fucking listen, because it might be the funniest thing you've heard all day.
It might be. It could also be the stupidest thing you've ever heard.
You still gotta listen. Dan, what were your initial reactions with Justin?
I remember seeing Justin for the first, at this, I'm thinking of, the airport.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, oh, shit. How long have you, I was wondering how long you've known Justin at that time, because it felt like you just melded. And I was like, oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I could already tell, you were quote-unquote one of us.
Oh, yeah. You can thank Daniel Franklin for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Daniel Franklin.
I don't know who this Daniel Franklin is.
That's not his name.
Not my name.
I was going to say, on behalf of everyone named Daniel, I will say thanks. I don't know, but I remember being like interested. I was like, oh, this is cool.
An intriguing subject.
Yeah.
It's like, you're intriguing.
My Deltarune.
My Deltarune. My Crusader.
Yeah. My
Also, I realized, just random off topic.
Yeah,
I realized that the way I've been pivoting my Gaster voice in Deltarune, by the end of it, I realized I started off like not quite sure how to voice it, and then I realized, wait, no, just do G-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That works.
Like that's,
Rise and shine, Christopher.
Yeah.
Rise and shine.
it's like how much longer now? My Deltarune. I've seen because I started doing that naturally, and then I saw a video after, or like an SFM video where someone basically redubbed like G-Man lines as Gaster. I'm like, wait a minute, this actually is so fitting.
That's funny.
Anyway, continue with the thoughts.
No, of course. I think my story with Justin is very interesting because I feel like I heard stuff about you before I knew you.
Oh God.
Really?
Because I think I was like I always saw your profile picture in like my Zoom classes.
Oh yeah.
To start.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. That guy is also an artist and he has his own picture. I was like, that's fun. I was like one of the only other people that did, so I was like, oh, nice. But I remember like I was like, oh yeah, I have this person in my class, like I think his name is like Justin or whatever, and like I think people would like give their thoughts and opinions on it. It's like, oh yeah, he kind of like, you know, I heard he kind of talks a lot, and I heard like he kind of does his work, and like I think somebody said something about you that is completely not true.
I believe it.
Yeah, it was something like, the hell was it? Like you weren't like easy to work with or something, or not easy to get along with or something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can understand where someone would have gotten that impression.
But it's not true.
No,
it's completely untrue.
No. You were one of the fewest, you were one of the few people I've known in my entire life that will actually sit down and be like, hey, let's work through this right now.
Yeah, like even though you have a differing opinion sometimes, you never present it in a way that's like, well, mine's better. Like, you don't do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to I think it's funny because I can imagine anyone who would have called me difficult to work with, I would probably also agree they are difficult to work with.
Maybe, yeah.
It's possible, yeah.
It's entirely fair.
Well, because, see, I had a big problem, and this problem persists. I mean, I'm not saying, like, oh, I'm not trying to market myself as some paragon, because I have definitely had a lot of room for improvement and have improved in many ways, especially when it comes to working with others.
We all have.
But, like, I think one thing that's been very consistent about me since, like, I want to say, like, middle school and high school is me being like not too kind towards when people don't pull their weight in projects.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's fair.
And not so much being a dick about it, but more so just being like generally like, you know me, I very much have my own creative vision on things, and shit. Okay, I guess I have to wait for it to get stuck in the ground.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
like that. Also, I just want to say about this remake, just to make it on top of the game, fuck these boss fights.
Yeah.
They all go on, like, that's probably my biggest criticism of the remake so far. All these boss fights go on way too fucking long, and they're the worst kind of boss fight where all of their design is wait a billion years before the boss is vulnerable to get your one hit in.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same problem that, like, Sonic Superstars had.
Yeah, Sonic Superstars is really, really bad.
Where it's like every boss phase goes on way too long, and they'll have like one window where you better not miss it to get your one hit in, followed by 3 minutes of dodging attacks.
Yeah.
Which in itself wouldn't be too bad, except they're super stingy in these boss fights about handing out health.
Yeah, that is always a problem with me.
So like you have 4 hits by default, and every boss fight now has a bunch of random enemies wandering the arena, which I'm assuming is for getting health refills by taking them out. But like it's like a 2% chance one of them will actually drop a piece like a Pac-Man health fragment.
Yeah.